Welcome back, Legionnaires, and we are here with another Rise of Mordor battle for you today. And this is a glorious 4v4 battle, and it's between a few different factions, a few varied factions. It's just one of these battles that we did on the stream a little while ago, and I felt like it was worth showing off. It was a pretty fun and intense siege battle. Not a siege, certainly not a siege, but we have Linden here, we have Dol Guldur, we have Eastlings, and who do we have on the far side? We have Gondor. So Gondor joining the forces of evil once again, it would seem. They seem to be doing this quite a lot recently, and they are facing another Harad on that side. They've got another Harad here. We have Dunlending, and we have also Dale. I don't know why, I also just realized why I said like Gondor was joining the force of evil. Linden's also here as well. I totally forgot that Linden has just joined the force of evil as well. But yeah, we're playing on the Battle of the Plains map. It's a pretty standard map. It's one of the slightly becoming one of my favorite maps for just doing like land battles on. It's just really simple, and hopefully, usually most of the time everyone comes and fights in the middle. But instead we decided to sit on this hill. And I kind of was liking this because as the elves have incredibly good range. And I was like, well, I can outrange just about anything that Harad sends at me, and I can kind of focus it down. I also have these really good shock infantry, Noldorian swords, which we've seen in so many videos. And yeah, they're going to be able to just rip through all these spears because Harad just brought a bunch of spears. It's a really strange decision to bring spears in a land battle. Well, that many anyway. But we've got Serpent Guards here of the other Harad army, and they are rushing Gondor right now. And they are, well, I don't know where exactly they're going to go for, but I'm presuming these Gondor infantry here. They're going to try and get them. Yep, there you go. They rushed these guys and did a really good job doing a lot of damage to them. And then also you can see slamming into more units over here as well, doing like a decent amount of damage. Like getting like, yeah, going from like Ring of Men at Arms. I mean, they lost 40 guys to those Haradrim Lancers there, so that's really nice. I mean, even these like Gondor infantry, they're down to half strength nearly already. That's excellent. And you can see now Gondor's trying to retaliate, setting his cav down. I think he's going to try and go for these archers, try and take them out. But this could be a big risk because now Harad's going to be able to get his cav, and you can see he's desperately trying to get out of there and get away. And he's actually going to get himself trapped. There you go. It seems like he has managed to get out of there with a few casualties, but maybe he's going to go back in. I don't know. He's trying to get this cavalry, which is not a bad idea, to be fair. Try and get through this cavalry, but this is where the battle is going on first, and it's at its most fierce, it would seem. And it seems Gondor, not really sure what he's exactly going to do. He's Pelican Marines. I think he's trying to get them out of there. Try and maybe use them in the cavalry fight. It looks like we're going to see the infantry class pretty soon. Harad's sending forward his infantry. We've got spears and spears ready. We've got various sword units, Ringlow Vale, and also Gondor sword ready to go in. And at this point, I was also getting ready to go, and I was like, well, I'm not liking how it's going on my right flank here. I don't like how my allies really suffering, so I was like, I'm going to send my shock infantry. The spears were coming up anyway. And I was like, it's time to just rip through these spears with the shock infantry. So we're going to send down the elven Noldorian swords here. I'm going to get into these boys. We're going to cut them down. And also it just gets these guys, like once these guys are like here in combat, usually archers don't shoot them as much. Like archers don't shoot like oncoming combat like this, they just leave them to it. I was just sending in my cavalry here. I was trying to do some harassing, charging some Haradrim swords. Felt like this was a pretty good trade-off. I only lost one guy and killed like a good bunch, and also just kind of helped out my ally Gondor a little bit more. I've got cavalry rushing in here. I've been focusing down these really elite shock infantry. These guys are already in trouble. I was like, yes, thank you. Give me more of those sort of charges. I'm going to need them to really help. But you can see I'm winning across the front here. I'm just ripping through all of these spears. I even like charged into the spear unit again, which is a bit bold, fair cab. But it wasn't really formed up, and I was like, screw it, we'll give it a go. Probably wasn't the greatest idea for my cavalry to charge this, but it is losing decisively. So I'll take it for now. As you can see, we have shock infantry now getting in. I mean, this shock infantry against the Ring of Men at Arms, I feel like they might do pretty well. There's this armor-covered shock infantry. These guys got so much plate armor on. You can see over here the cavalry fight is not going so well for Gondor. I mean, Gondor's got so much of his cavalry tied down in one combat here. He only needs like what, one, maybe two. He doesn't need all of these in here. I mean, he's just now charging into these beast tamers. It's not a bad idea to try and get out of there, but I don't know. He's gonna struggle to get out. And it looks like he's gonna try. I don't know how the unit's like moving, but it looks like he's pulling through, which also will probably cost him quite a lot. It's just a bit. But he's getting trapped in there. And that just comes from like having to pull through to like cheat, because I'm not saying he's cheating, but like too much. But I mean, he is trying. You can see the cavalry is trying to desperately pull through. I mean, there is a gap over here. You can pull it to the right. So, but this all comes. Yeah, look at this. He's getting punished now. What's this? And this is all coming from just engaging far too much cav into one cav fight. There's just no need. Maybe that just comes with experience. Like, the more experience you have, the better you'll play. Who knows? That might be the issue. And then you won't get yourselves into those situations. But this Haradrim Lance here at least is going to get routed. That's a small win and get one less cavalry off the battlefield. I've now just mass routed Harad here in the center. I've just destroyed them. I was really, really happy with that. Harad brought no cav, so it was so much easier. But Harad does have this unit back here that they are holding back at the moment. They have some baby Mûmakil, gold chevron as well. So they've decided to hold them back, way back at the moment, and it's allowing me to just do a lot of damage right now with my main infantry. I'm getting in quite a lot of kills right now. I'm also trying to focus down these shock infantry as much as possible because I know how dangerous they are, and they are just a pain. And I'm not going to rear charge my general into the beast tamers by the looks of it. Right, I'm about to, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, my shock infantry is doing absolute work right now. There you go. In I go. I'm going to deal with the beast tamers, and that's should be one less infantry unit to deal with. How is the other side going? I don't know if they've actually engaged yet. Okay, so we've got like some dogs engaged here, some Warlords wolf tamers. These guys have engaged against Dogaldor, and bar that though, nothing has happened at this point. I also was saying to my teammate at this point, I was like, I need archers over here because I've used all my ammo, which may have been a good idea, but may have not been a great idea. I've used all of my ammo though, just dealing with Harad, and I still haven't actually dealt with the most important bit, which is the Mûmakil, which are now on the way. We also have Dunland shifting across a lot of infantry and archers my direction, because he is kind of worried about obviously where Harad is right now, and Harad's in a lot of trouble. I mean, on my side, I'm now actually also like transferring. These are like I'm getting javied now. This is the other Harad like player I'm now fighting against, I believe. So I'm like not taking on two players, but I'm trying to help Gondor here deal with it as many as possible. My cav also in here. I need to get this cavalry out and get it charging again. Yeah, there it goes. Needs to get out and do some more charges. My cavalry is getting focused down though by javelins and archers just everywhere, which is not good. And I don't think I meant to do. Oh, the spear broke. That's fine then. I was going to say, I didn't mean to pull through, but I don't think I did. They broke, so that's why I moved on to the next. I'm just going to get into these Javies, and we're just going to kill these guys, though. They are winning decisively somehow. I'm not kind of sure how, but they are. The Dorian swords are pretty bloodied up, I guess. But we are kind of mopping up over here, though. These champion reavers need dealing with now. My cav is pretty tired, pretty exhausted. I'm very low on men. More importantly, and we're now going to see champion reavers, I think, just fly into this shock infantry. Champions of Dogaldor as well, so there's good shock infantry. There you go, in goes the champion reavers, and they will cause a lot of damage to these champions of Dogaldor. I'm sure they did do it. Well, I don't know. 4 kills, not that great. Could see better. But we still got the Serpent Guard is down here, so I mean, I feel like this is the general of the Harada I've been dealing with, like my first combat. He is throwing himself in. It's the only cav he has. Throwing himself in. He has got his Mûmakil on the way, but he's just about holding on with like his Black Serpent Rangers. We've now got Blood Avengers in here, so these guys are going to hopefully match up quite well against the Elves with their big axes against the big curved swords of the Elves. There you go. Enemy general's dead, so I've killed off their general here. Gondor is not looking so hot though over here right now. They're getting rear charged by Serpent Guards as well. What happens when you have no cavalry? When you lose the cavalry fight, you then get rear charged. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's pretty painful to see right there. And then you can see Serpent Guards over here. They're going to rear charge. These Fountain Guards who are holding off against some pretty elite shock infantry. So, battle of elites here. I feel like that's not a fight that You're going to see the Found Guard win. You can see the General here, the Citadel Guard, just praying to survive, just forming square. But yeah, I was really pushing hard. I'm trying to get down here and support my ally, try and get behind. I really needed some cav, but I couldn't get any. And unfortunately, my Noldorian nobles as well, getting focused down. I didn't really look after these guys really well. I kind of let them extend a little bit too far. And in hindsight, I could have really used them later on in the game. Like a late game sort of unit. I imagine these guys have got like no kills. So a bit of a throwaway by me. I think I got a little bit too overextended down here. Got a little bit too excited. I was making a lot of headway and was really desperately trying to help Gondor really, I think, get some support. You can see baby Mumakils are now in combat. And they're causing all sorts of havoc. Look at this, just running through the battle lines. Don't even give a damn. And I mean, this unit's like the only unit I'm like okay with like pulling through. I mean, it's because it's just it's a Mumakil. You can't stop a Mumakil. Even if it's a baby one. Yeah, these swords are now losing decisively, as they probably should be. Now you can see Dol Guldur is going into combat as well. He's got pikes down here. He's got his pikes engaged, and we've also got just loads of archers as well. What are these? These are Mirkwood trackers. These guys are engaged against the Bloodsworn. I mean, they're not going to win. But I mean, maybe the swords will. These swords perhaps will. He hasn't got a decent amount of shock. I feel like he could have maybe brought a little bit more. I would have brought more, maybe a bit more shock to just take out these Bloodsworn. But we will see. But yeah, the Mumakils are routing everything around them. I'm like now really low on troops. I think I'm out of I have lost my general as well. Oh no, he is here, so I haven't not lost my general. But he's not looking too hot right now. He is kind of getting focused down. But the elephants here, the Mumakils, I'm telling you, they're scary ass things. And he was begging as well for some archers, and finally I get some low-curing archers, and they need to get over here. They need to focus these guys down. They need to like start firing some fire ammo on them, do whatever, just scare them off. Dale and the Eastlings are now engaged. This should go in the favor of the Eastlings. Eastlings are much better infantry-wise than Dale, so we'll have to see how that goes. The only problem is that Eastlings brought, where are they? They brought the Wayne Riders. And I don't think that's going to be okay. I feel like he's not going to win the cavalry fight to start with. And also, Wayne Riders, I feel like, are just very unreliable. The Mace been getting charged here by Dale Cavalry Regiment. Never a good sign. What else have we got over here? We've got... Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Dunland and what remains of Harad is, like, causing absolute chaos for me right now. And he might catch this unit here. I mean, go on. Catch this Dale Cavalry unit. See what you can do. Or not. Just let it get run away. Oh. But yeah, he should win most of these areas, I think. Maybe not where the Violent Guard and the pole arms are. Like, against all these Daily Swords, for sure. I don't know if he really needed to stack up his shock infantry and swords, though. I'd maybe use, like, the shock or the swords to try and flank around. You've got to expand the battle line as much as possible. Try and in-flank and try and surround and maybe break some units. That's what I always try to do. Or you can use the shock infantry in the cavalry fights. That's always a big win as well. Always a good idea.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
The elephants, yeah, look at this. They're in the back lines of Dol Guldur now. They're causing all sorts of havoc. And Dol Guldur is doing well here. He's beating these Bloodsworn. Like with the champions of Dol Guldur, which is no surprise. And there you go. My general has just been killed. But yeah, Dol Guldur's making some progress here. He's cutting through these guys, but it doesn't help that the baby Mumakil in the back lines and the low-curing archers that we had sent over here are about to get charged by Blood Avengers, and they're going to be silenced once and for all. Look at these boys, ready to go in and just chop down these archers and make sure they get out, they stay away. Gondor is, yeah, all but gone now. I am, like, being, I think I'm off the battlefield. I've lost every single unit now. My general might be my last unit. And you can see Dol Guldur is over here with his cavalry now. He tried to bring over cav to try and protect his flank, and he's now being charged. And he's got shot. This is what you're going to do. You're going to get shock infantry. You're going to get cav in. A good mix of the two, and you're going to do well. You're going to do well in any like cavalry fights. Shock infantry, especially spears as well. Pole arms as pikes, all really good at anti-cav units, and all good at having like cav fights like this. There's actually a general for, I presume, for this Harad army over there. That was like the general unit. It's a bit of a risk having him as a shock infantry. Gondor maybe wanted to focus him down, but yeah, these Wayne Riders, they need to get moving. They're just stationary, stood here. And we've now got archers now getting charged by champion reavers. So that's unfortunate.
Nothing remains of this unit. Enemy return to the battle.
And then, I mean, the battle line's still holding pretty well over here. There is like we've got Goldor Glaives now going through the gap. They're going to get javied, I imagine, by these Rivermen. Oh, they kind of got stuck. The javies of the Rivermen, though, they could be let loose. Let fly. At these Glaives which are much weaker than the champions of Dogaldor. Don't know where they're off, actually. Oh, they're getting a better angle, that'll be why. Yeah, they're jabbing into the back of those Goldor Glaives. Really good shots there. Doing as much damage as they can. Excellent. Excellent. Look at that. So many. And if I'm correct, the Mûmakils are still running around rampant at the moment. Yeah, there they are. They're over here killing Dogaldor's general at the moment. They're still relatively healthy as well. They still, well, I say that. They've got 8 left. They're not that healthy. Oh no, this isn't Dogaldor's general. That's just assume the Dogaldor's general's over there. And he has just died, I think. Oh no. Eastling's general's just died. Eastling's actually losing this fight, kinda. Don't know why. He shouldn't really be losing. I mean, I can see why he's losing this fight in particular because there's pole arms in there. He shouldn't be losing this infantry fight, I don't think. I don't know. Certainly not this one here. Well, Dunland's helping out against these things as well. I mean, these things are winning here. They're going to break through here at the Warlords of Ruin, which is good. Against Elder Spears, makes sense. Elder Spears, I mean, look at the stacks that have just been put in here. I feel like it's a little bit too much for Dogaldor. I mean, at the same time, there's no real room at the time. They're kind of getting squished to the right, and as you can see, the elephants, not the elephants, the Mumakil are coming in again, and they're going to go for another run down Dogaldor's back lines and just cause all sorts of havoc. These Mumakil, I want to just call them elephants because they are elephant sized. These Mumakil must be getting insane kills. I mean, they are starting to die as well, which is always good. That's a little bit of hope, but I think the battle anyway is already shifted too much in favor of the opposing team, the team of the Mûmakils. I feel like it doesn't really matter if they die or not. It's a small win, I guess, if we kill those Mûmakils off. If they can't get any more kills. Got Ward's Rune now in amongst the Rivermen. They're going to probably just chop them up pretty quickly. Yeah, these Mûmakils just routing everything. Even like there's just 2 of them left. They're routing everything. I mean, it doesn't help that Dogaldor's lost gen. We've got Gondor over there who's like, he's just broken everything. Harad and Gondor just broke. Fair enough. But yeah, this is very nearly over. Dogaldor's not got much left. Eastlings are still getting surrounded. Boxed in. Varag warriors, Warlords of Ruin, the whole lot boxed in to die. And yeah, I mean, Dogaldor's only going to hold on, I think, because of the phantoms. Nothing else to survive this. But these Mûmakils still going strong. They just don't die. They've been used well, to be fair. They attacked me when the elves had used all their ammo, and they attacked and like then when I asked for archers, we didn't really get enough up to stop these Mûmakils. Really, they only got like one archer unit up, and it just wasn't gonna be enough. But there you go. That's these things all dead. These things have been routed. Now we're gonna see whether the phantoms go. I mean, the phantoms aren't gonna break. That's the thing. They're down on 119. Yeah, they are not breaking. Being undead, they will refuse to break. They're wavering apparently, but they're not gonna break. There's one more gone, and then it's just this unit there. And that might have broken actually. I don't know. But there you go. A valiant defeat for Linden and its allies. So yeah, we'll quickly go over some of the scores. I was playing as Linden. I felt like I had a pretty good game. I did really well actually in my game, but like it just couldn't be said the same for everyone else. I feel like there was a few things that went wrong. I mean, Gondor had a rough time. I was trying to help Gondor as much as possible, but good moves by like Dunland to move troops across to keep me occupied there as well, and then obviously the late arrival of the Mûmakils as well was a really good move. But yeah, so I got some pretty good kills with my infantry. Shipwright Nobles getting 103. I would like them to get a bit higher, But 330 for the Noldorian swords, very, very good. The best one of the bunch, but all got over 200, so they did really well. Yeah, my Noldorian nobles only getting 22 kills. I'd have just been better bringing like more shock infantry or like a shipwright noble possibly. Yeah, the polearms would have been great though for taking out those Mûmaks if I'd held them on for that. 126 kills with the Noldorian archers, 117. Got some pretty good kills there. My cav 120. Yeah, my cav not doing exceptionally well. I could definitely done better with them as well. And then we got Thunder, who's playing as Gondor. Said it was one of his first few battles, like playing online. So obviously had a lot to learn. But yeah, he seemed to be doing. He seemed to do okay. I mean, he's playing against some pretty experienced players, so it was always going to be a tough fight for him. But 118 kills with the Gondor swords, not too bad. 179 with his spears here. His Pelagirs not doing that great. His archers getting 96, and his cav getting 91 kills. But yeah, a little bit to learn with the cav. Certainly, was just like not to blob it and just when to like use it and how to support it as well. But yeah, he did pretty well with Thunder. Then we got Albono, who's playing as Dol Guldur. 101 kills with his Nazgul. We've got 102 kills with the Guldur Blades, 136 with this one, so they did pretty well against those Bloodsworn. His champions Dol Guldur 2 did really poorly, but this one, 228, did very, very well. Pikes, 72 kills, not too bad, but yeah, and then like Archers actually got 72 kills miraculously, and the Cav, yeah, kind of suffered. Then we have Mythic playing as the Eastlings. I mean, he's a Loki and Maceman actually did really poorly. Only one getting into the hundreds, 108. Very surprising against Dale, to be fair. Wards of Ruin getting 191 kills, 315. So he got some really good kills with his shock infantry. But yeah, that's kind of like his standing out units here, these ones. And then his Varric Bowman getting 98 kills, and his Wayne Riders getting 134. I feel like for the price that they are, you need to be getting like 200 kills. But that's just me. I feel like, and also I feel like bringing them, you kind of sacrifice winning the cav fight because you only have 2 cav. If you bring 2 anyway. But then we have Canary Boy, who was playing as Harad. He was facing Thunder, I believe. He got 77 kills with his general. His Umbar Usurpers getting 239, 251 with his other like really elite shock infantry. His Spears getting 153 kills. His Archers 68, and his Cav 326, 223, 214. Some very good kills here. Did a very good job with his Cav. Then we have Corrupted Master, who I was playing against, who brought the Mumakil 508 kills with the baby Mumakil. Wow. Well done to Corrupted. 122 kills with the Serpent Rangers. And then, yeah, nothing else really did that well. Like, look at this shock infantry. Oh, I focused this down so hard to make sure it couldn't get kills because I know what kills it can get. It can get 200-300 kills easily. They can do as well as my shock infantry, if not better. His Spears, yeah, getting like no kills. Yeah, he had a really rough time. Bar is Mumakil, yeah, not much did that great. Then we have Smokey, who's playing as the Dunlendings. He did really well with his shock infantry as well. 318 kills, 317, 163, some really good kills here. Bringing them to support and counter my elves, and did a very good job. 166 kills with the Bloodsworns, the best one there. His archers not doing that great, only getting 81, but these aren't like great archers anyway. His Cavs did really well, 414 kills, wow. And his Wolf Tamer is getting 255, some really good kills here. Then we have Peppy, who is playing as Dale, 220 kills with the Vineland Guards, 101 kills with Dalian Swords, 158 with the Vineland Guards. His Polearms getting 101 kills, 101 kills with the Marksman of Dale, 143 kills with Dale Cavalry Regiment, 125, 147. He got some really good kills with his Cav. So yeah, there you go. That is the battle today. I hope you did enjoy it. Shows that Mûmaks, if used correctly, can be devastating. They can get so many kills, 500, and definitely maybe could have got more if the battle had continued a little longer. But there you go, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Don't forget to join the Discord as well if you haven't already, and feel free as well to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any Rise of Mordor content. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.